Now, let me think. It must have been round about 10:30 or 11:15. She came along to see if I got an aspirin. I told her where to find it, and she got it out of my grip. You yourself were in bed? Yes, certainly, she laughed. Poor soul, she was in a quiet talking. You see, she'd opened the door of the next compartment by mistake. Monsieur Riches? Yes, you know how difficult it is as you come along the train and all the doors are shut. She opened his by mistake. She was very distressed about it. He laughed. It seems, and I fancy he may have said something not quite nice. Poor thing. She was all in flush. Oh, I made mistake, she said. I'm ashamed my mistake. Not nice man, she said. He said, you too old. Dr. Constantine sniggered, and Mrs. Harper immediately froze him with a glance. He wasn't a nice kind of man, she said. To say a thing like that to a lady, it is not right to laugh at such things. Dr. Constantine hastily apologized. Did you hear any noise from Mr. Rich's compartment after that? asked Poirot. Well, not exactly. What do you mean by that, madam? Well, she paused. He snored. Ah, he snored, he? Terribly. The night before it quite kept me awake. You didn't hear him snore after you had the scare about a man being in your compartment? Why, Mr. Poirot, how could I? He was dead. Ah, yes, truly, said Poirot. He appeared confused. Do you remember the affair of the Armstrong kidnapping, Miss Harper? He asked. Yes, indeed, I do. And how the wretch that did it escape scot-free. My, I have liked to get my hands on it. He has not escaped. He is dead. He died last night. You don't mean? Miss Harper half rose from his chair in excitement. But yes, I do. Rachel was the man. Well, to think of that. I must write and tell my daughter. Now, did I tell you last night that that man had an evil face? I was right, you see. My daughter always say, when Mama got a hunch, you can bet your button dollars is okay. Were you acquainted with any of the Armstrong family, Miss Harper? No. They move in a very exclusive circle, but I've always heard that Mrs. Armstrong was a perfectly lovely woman, and that her husband worshipped her.